Hey guys, how is it going? Waldrick back here with another video. Now, full disclosure, we've been a little bit busy lately. We've had a week off-ish, but we are back with a bang. And look at what BioWare has dropped us. At the Game Awards, they dropped their newest trailer. Now, and I'm a bit late to the party here, but who cares? Let's jump straight into it. Now, if you're wanting to just watch the trailer, here is not the place to do it. Here, I want to actually kind of dissect it in a way, because I know some people have criticized the trailer. It is a very good trailer, it is very awesome, but they've criticized it for being another one bad guy kind of thing, very almost cliche. But, I mean, there are a lot of good stories, books, games that have built on one main antagonist. It can change with DLCs, it can change with just even the first game that we're getting. We don't know what's going to happen, but there are quite a lot of little bits and pieces in this trailer. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. Now, I've actually tried editing this a few times, and I figured the easiest way is just to watch it, and then I'll pause it and play it. So let's just jump in anyway.
I have seen the power of the Anthem.
And straight away, just to let you know, obviously, bear in mind that this voice that you're hearing, which will keep coming back, is the main antagonist. He will be revealed later, but he is basically monologuing to this unfortunate downed javelin. Poor guy. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to him.
Anthem. Destroy entire civilizations.
You have no idea what the Heart of Rage can do to that person.
And again. So, this is Haluk. He is a pretty grizzled veteran Colossus freelancer. Now, he plays the role of kind of a mentor in the game, and what he says here is the Heart of Rage. Now, it sounded a bit weird the way he'd said it, so I actually looked at the transcript, and would you believe it? Here we go. Rage is capitalized. That's very weird, isn't it? Playing the pronoun game here, meaning that rage is either something or someone or somewhere, but that wouldn't be quite as exciting. What or who is rage, and why does their heart do bad things? Is it linked to the Anthem? I'm sure it is, you know, the game is called Anthem, and the Anthem is kind of like, I don't know, would it be an antagonist or a protagonist? We don't know. Is the Anthem good or bad? But let's just continue.
Rage can do that person.
I feel a new power in the world. It's calling me.
For generations, our people struggled just to survive.
Heading out. Let's go!
The javelins allowed us to fight back the chaos. And the walls protected our families. Loved ones.
Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
It's a freelancer job. Always has been.
But the Anthem still.
This, okay, so the narrator says this just as he says the Anthem. The Anthem still rages, he's about to say. Almost anthropomorphizing the Anthem into being a roiling, violent thing. Now, is this the actual Anthem? I highly doubt it. Something that we're going to see in a second is much more likely. This could just be another Shaper artifact or Shaper relic. These things seem to be scattered through the landscape, so it would not surprise me. There's also an extension of the structure down to the left, the bottom left of the screen there. Yeah, I think this is just a Shaper relic of some description. As it's active, I mean, I know we've seen kind of active ones in game, but this seems very, very active, so I would suggest that actually the Dominion has control of this one. The freelancers and the other factions within Fort Tarsis seem more denial-based with regard to Shaper artifacts, like they just don't want them to be used, they want them to be left dormant, but they don't really have any of their own. So I would 100% say that if this was owned by somebody, it would most likely be the Dominion.
Rages.
And this is what I'm talking about. As he says rages, we see this little fiery chasm, a destroyed civilization, it seems. and lightning. This is very ragey, don't you think? And a bit of a structure in the background. Now, is this the actual anthem? Or is this like the entrance to the anthem? Now, previously, we were under the impression that the anthem was just a force, almost. It was a force provided by the Shapers just to create life. It was within the planet Mirrors. But it seems a lot more likely now, especially with this monologue, that it still originates from somewhere, and something is producing this force, which means that there could well be an actual site in-game where we can reach the anthem. That would be cool. That would be cool.
And walls.
This is very interesting. As hyped as this has me, I think this is actually going to be a previous cinematic, like almost like a history telling. So as you can see, this is Fort Tarsis, defending against, you can see on the right here, a Strider, which we know is, it's a vehicle, it's a four-legged vehicle used by the factions of Fort Tarsis. But, I mean, it wouldn't be limited just to them, it would be used by other, let's say, human factions, i.e. the Dominion. There is also one that appears to have a pretty hefty set of weapons on the back, in the centre. So, to me, I'm blaming the Dominion for a lot here, but I feel like they are being set up as the main antagonists for this first game. So, it seems like the Dominion is attacking Fort Tarsis. Now, I say this is going to be like anticlimactic in a way, because I honestly think that this will actually be almost an in-game cinematic, maybe a bit of history telling. I don't think it's going to happen in the game. I think that it is going to be much more us going out to kick the Dominion's ass, basically. I doubt they would ever actually mount a siege on Fort Tarsis in the game as we know it, basically. Although I could be wrong. That would be cool, but I just don't want to get my hopes up for a big-ass battle. That would be pretty cool, but still, let's temper our hope at the moment.
Can only do so much. But with the power of the Anthem at my fingertips,
you could see me edge over there. So this is him. This is the big bad. This is right at the start. I was talking about the single bad guy. This is him in his pimped out Storm Javelin. How cool is that? I hope you get that armor set. But armor set aside, this is a character known as the Monitor. He is in charge of the Dominion. The Dominion, if you do or do not know, actually created the Storm Javelins when they were first in contest with the Legion of Dawn. Through whatever means, the Legion of Dawn did manage to get the blueprint, schematics, template, whatever you want to call it, for the Storm Javelin, and that's why the Legion of Dawn and now the Freelancers have access to it. So, needless to say, these guys are kind of the masters of the Storm Javelin. But yeah, I mean, like I said, he's kind of a big bad. He doesn't appear to have Anthem seals on his arm, despite the fact that in a second he'll use some kind of Darth Vader, lightning, I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean?
will end all this needless.
Oh, that could be a seal on his cloak. Whatever, you get the point. But I want to rewind very quickly here. The hell is this? The hell is this on the right? Now, I have a theory. I've been thinking long and hard about this. These are seals, right? You can see the seals on its right arm. And if I pull up a picture from the Twitter feed, this is the same thing. Now, it looks organic, let's say. Don't want to say flashy. This is not Warframe. It looks organic. But look at its helmet. Look at its helmet. It has the seals on its arm, this helmet, and you can see in the back the reverse jointed legs, if that thing moves out of the way. This looks like a javelin, but it's not. It's clearly not. I think this is the Monitor. Remember the big bad guy? I think it's his delving into the Anthem that has gone too far. I think what he's done here is somehow, dare I say it, he's somehow fused their pilots with their Storm Javelins. This helmet looks like a Storm Javelin's helmet, the front of it. He has the seals, the Anthem seals. He has the reverse jointed legs. It looks like somebody's trapped within their now organic javelin, made into these perfect superhumans almost. The flaw with a pilot and a javelin suit is their connection. I mean, it's just somebody piloting a machine. You're always going to have a lack of focus. You're always going to have the perception sort of like narrowed. It's difficult to wear a suit. Powerful, yes, but you will have some limitations, let's say. If you make that suit part of your body, part of your feeling, living, breathing body, then you're going to have complete control over it. You're going to have all of your senses 110% aware, and you're going to be an incredible combatant, basically. And I think that's what these guys are. I think they are hideous. I mean, they're awesome. God, I've missed BioWare's universe design. But they are hideous amalgamations of Storm Javelin and Pilot, the Dominion pilots, or maybe even captured freelancers. You never know. So this is the depths of depravity that the Monitor has gone to ensure victory over Fort Tarsis. And yeah, they look awesome. They look so cool.
I will end all this needless suffering.
And that's it. At the end, you saw a little bit of combat there. Again, just looks awesome with those storm hybrid things. But that's it. Unfortunately, that was the trailer. 1 minute 20 seconds basically of pure awesomeness. Don't get me wrong. But like I said at the start, I can understand the skeptics, but at the same time, Anthem is just. Every time I see something new about Anthem, it hypes me even more. It gets me even more positive about the game. BioWare have a chance to break this deadlock almost that we are in right now with MMOs. Even World of Warcraft, their player base is feeling it at the minute. Destiny was on a bit of a high actually with Forsaken, but has come crashing back down with the Black Armory, unfortunately, because I was enjoying following that actually. And Warframe, don't even get me started. I enjoyed the game obviously, but even Fortuna was just, bit of a letdown. We'll see what happens in the future for all games. And come February, rest assured, we will be looking into Anthem. I've already pre-ordered it, obviously. I think I've mentioned that before. But we will be jumping straight into Anthem as soon as we can. I'm pretty sure I have my vacation time around when it's launched. So hopefully that'll be some pretty solid coverage. But anyway, thanks very much for joining us for this Anthem Game Awards trailer dissection. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.